Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, double honor, so great millstone, and shalom to my Slakia, and shalom to my Akim and Aqua out there who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. Today's topic's going to be entitled, There is a Wrong Opinion. Okay, so now what inspired me to do this video was in the brother had showed a video, which I'm going to show you. This is the act they showed, and basically the things that, well, let's just see what he says. Okay,
Chris Rock should do. This would be my counsel to him. Chris Rock cannot beat Will Smith in a fight, more than likely. Will Smith trains for action movies, and he's probably well trained with all kinds of martial arts and fighting styles and guns. This is what, but if he truly wants revenge, and Chris Rock must get revenge in the spirit of Christ, he has to do it, or else he won't be a man. Let me tell you what my counsel, if Chris Rock was a man under my supervision, this is what I would counsel him to do. This is the only way Will Smith would understand. Chris Rock cannot fight him. Chris Rock cannot assault him. But you know what Chris Rock can do? Chris Rock can fuck his wife. And that's what he should do. He should do that. He should buy some of that good heroin. He should buy some of that good heroin. They got good heroin down here in Kensington. Kensington got excellent heroin, excellent cocaine, Puritan in New York. He should get some of that weed from California or some of that cocaine from Philadelphia. And he should go and talk to Jada Pinkett. You know what he should do? He should befriend her son. He should go make friends with her son. He should come over the house and say, listen, I want to squash this beef. I'm sorry about what I said about your head. You know, that was wrong. Me and Jaden here playing video games here. He should start playing with Jaden Smith. And he should fuck the shit out of Jada Pinkett.
If you see something, say something.
Okay, so very clearly, you know, he said, oh, well, firstly, let's go into the revenge thing, okay? Nahum chapter 1, verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and the Most High revengeth. The Most High revengeth and is furious. The Most High will take vengeance on his adversaries. And well, hold on, wrong one. Romans 12 verse 19. Slakia, wrong verse. Romans 12 verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Most High. Okay, it says don't take vengeance upon yourselves. And he, look who's saying it. Look who's saying that he should go and take revenge. Okay, like that's ridiculous. Proverbs 20 verse 22. Sin not thou our recompense evil, but wait on the Most High, and he will save thee. Okay, like there's scriptures that literally tell us we're not supposed to go and seek revenge on ourselves, but he's saying go take revenge. Okay, he has to go get revenge. And then on top of that, Leviticus chapter 20 verse 10, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And this is what he's basically telling Chris Rock to do. Not basically, literally telling Chris Rock to go commit adultery to be put to death. Exodus chapter 20 verse 14, thou shalt not commit adultery. Okay, very plain and simple. Okay, and also, what was that with the whole the drugs that he was talking about? Like he knew or whatever. That was kind of weird. The brother did go mention that too. Like that's kind of weird that he knows what spot or whatever. Like maybe that's the joke, but I don't know. But yeah, that was a revenge. Okay, you're not supposed to go out seeking revenge. You're not supposed to go sleeping with another man's wife. All right. And then what else?
And he's probably well trained with all kinds of martial arts and revenge. And Chris Rock must get revenge. And let me tell you what my counsel, if Will Smith would understand. Chris Rock can fuck his.
Oh well, yeah. I think that's the two main points. Okay. So now, hold on. I want to get this one verse. Okay. Because a man like Chris Rock, who has power in this society, that's kind of like the thing. A man as great, quote unquote, great as Chris Rock, even though he's not great, with the Most High, but he's great in this world. All right. Now let me go find, where is it? Okay. 1 Samuel chapter 25 verse. I did a video on this not too long ago. Verse 4, and David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear sheep, and David sent out 10 young men, and David said unto the young men, get you up to Carmel, and go to Nabal, and greet him in my name. And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity, peace be both to thee, and peace be unto thine house, and peace unto all that thou hast. Let me jump down to verse 9. And when David's young men came, they spake to Nabal according to all those words that in the name of David, and ceased. And Nabal answered David's servant and said, who is David, and who is the son of Jesse? There be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shearers, and give it unto men whom I know not whence they be? So David's men turned their way and went again, and came and told him all those sayings. Verse 13, and David said unto his men, gird ye on every man his sword. And they girded on every man his sword, and David also girded on his sword. And there went up after David about 400 men, and 200 abode by the stuff. So the David, he got angry, and he rode basically 400 deep to go, respond to Nabal for his disrespect, basically saying, oh, these men aren't, you guys aren't David. Who is this David? Okay, there's a bunch of fake people that go lying or whatever. Get out of here and whatnot. That's basically what happened. Okay, let me jump down. Verse 18. Then Abigail made haste. Abigail is the wife of Nabal. Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine and 5 sheep ready dressed, and 5 measures of parched corn, and 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of figs, and laid them on asses. And she said unto her servants, go on before me, behold, I come after you. But she told not her husband Nabal. And it was so, as she rode on the ass, that she came down by the covert on the hill, and behold, David and his men came down against her, and she met them. Now David had said, surely in vain have I kept all that this servant hath in the wilderness, so that nothing had missed of all that pertained unto him, and he hath requited me evil for good. So and also do Yahawah unto the enemies of David, if I leave all that pertain to him by the morning light, any that pisseth against the wall. And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lighted off the ass, and fell before David on her face, and bowed herself to the ground, and fell at his feet, and said upon me, my Lord, upon me let this iniquity be, and let thine handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thine audience, and hear the words of thine handmaid. Let not my Lord guard this man of Belial, even Nabal, for as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, thine handmaid, saw not the young men of my Lord whom thou didst send. So basically, Abigail is trying to tell David, please don't go and exact your wrath upon Nabal and his house. I did not see that you had sent your men. I wasn't there when they came. I would have answered properly if I had known. Please take these as a sign of my apologies and stuff like and such. Okay, now we're jumping down to verse 30. And it shall come to pass, when the Most High shall have done to my Lord according to all the good that he hath spoken concerning thee, and shall have appointed thee ruler over Israel, that this shall be no grief unto thee, nor offense of heart unto my Lord, either that thou hast shed blood, or that my Lord hath avenged himself. But when the Lord shall have dealt well with my Lord, then remember thine handmaid. And David said to Abigail, Blessed be the Most High, blessed be the Lord of, blessed be the power, Yahweh, blessed be the Most High power of Israel, which sent thee this day to meet me, and blessed be thy advice, and thou which hast kept me this day from coming to shed blood, and from avenging myself with mine own hand. Okay, but avenging myself with my own hand. He said, thank you for stopping me from avenging my own self. And as we read in Romans 12 and 19, avenge not yourselves. Okay. So if David, who had the most power in Israel, okay, among men, the most power in Israel, do whatever he wanted. Okay, if he had to stay his blade, he had to not go and exact revenge. What makes you think that Chris Rock should go and get revenge on himself? Okay. Continuing on, verse in John chapter 13, verse 15. For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you. Okay, so YAHAWASHI gave an example. We're supposed to follow after these examples. And this is what also leads into the whole wrong opinion. Because if you are saying that, if you're saying we need to do X, Y, and Z based on what you think, and it's not scriptural, it doesn't correspond with the scriptures, then that's where you have an issue. Okay, now there are wrong opinions, and there are also just neutral opinions, and a neutral opinion is like playing video games is a waste of time. Okay, and there's no law that says thou shalt not, play video games, thou shalt not do stuff to pass the time or whatever. So that's where it's just a neutral opinion, because ultimately playing video games, it is a waste of time. It doesn't ultimately lead you to, well, it can, sometimes it can, like there are some video games that have spiritual lessons. So like if you I did do a video where I did show a game I was playing, if I can find it. Okay, well, basically I did a video right here. I did a video where I was talking about what happened in the game that I was playing. So yeah, it's not completely a waste of time, but obviously more often than not, it is not expedient. All right, which leads me to this. First Corinthians chapter 6 verse 12, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful to me for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So all things, as long as it doesn't go against the scriptures, then it is lawful. You're allowed to do it, okay? But when it's completely goes against the scriptures, like going to get revenge and having sex with another man's wife, that's unlawful, and it's just something you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to, go and advise someone to go and do. All right. Proverbs 20 verse 24: a man's goings are of the Most High. How can a man then understand his own way? So again, it just goes further into the fact that there are opinions, wrong opinions, and then there are the right opinions. Okay, which it's the opinions of such a what's it called? I guess like saying that saying the Alphabet Gang are wicked people. Okay, that is an opinion because it's not a straight it's not a fact. Like there are words that are, if you're saying something is an adjective, like you're describing something like that, that is that's when things become an opinion. Okay, well, not fully all the time, but that is an opinion. But when you are describing something like if you're saying like 1 + 1 is 2, then that's a fact. But there's also, what does the Most High say? And whatever the Most High says is a fact / the right way to think. Okay. And the whole way of how the Most High led him to say and formulate this opinion. Okay, that's the Most High. Hold on, let me get that. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse where is it? Verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Okay, so the strong delusion, like the Most High intentionally blinds people. He intentionally makes people believe something like this is right when it's not. It's just factually wrong. Okay, but that's where you can't. You're not supposed to think, oh, X, Y, and Z is okay. Oh, this is good. Like you can think video games are bad, or you can think video games are good. If the thing that you're thinking conflicts with what the Most High says, then that's where there's an issue. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 25, because the foolishness of Yahweh is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yahweh is stronger than men. Okay, it's because the foolishness of the Most High at his lowest point, okay, is still greater than men. Okay, that's why whatever the Most High says, whatever the Most High told us to think is correct, and whatever we think as men individualistically is wrong. Okay, and it also is another issue that is in what's it called, free thinkers. Okay, because there are people that there are so-called black people that have their in the so-called black community, where they're like we're allowed to think differently. Black people don't all have to think the same way. That's what they say, when that can't be far from the truth. We have to think the same, and we should all think in the best interest of our people, okay? Which ultimately should lead to us returning to the Most High YAHAWASHI and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. But the thing is, there are some, and this is not even going to be talking about the so-called black community that want to go band together and fight against Esau, but this is talking about the people in the black community that want to talk about, I as a black person think we should focus all of our efforts in helping white people, even though we're being oppressed. Like they completely ignore that, and they say, let's give those white people a pass. Who cares about that? Forget about slavery and stuff like that. That's the type of, just completely wrong opinions that people have. This is another thing that Esau does, because they want us to be divided. Okay, that's what quote unquote free thinkers was made for, in order to create division amongst us and have us, ultimately be against one another. All right. Amos chapter 3 verse 3: can two walk together except they be agreed? Okay, so this is also another thing, going deeper into it. Okay, because another issue is the fact that if you're going into a more enclosed space of some, we agree with some things and we disagree with some things. So such thing as camps, different camps, walking together or fellowshipping with one another. Okay, GMS is known for not wanting to fellowship with other camps because they don't, if they don't follow everything that GMS teaches, then they don't want to fellowship with those other camps. And I agree with that, because again, like I mentioned before, if you don't agree, then what, you're going to compromise your beliefs? So if, say for example, if one camp says you're allowed to if one of the camps, IUCPK, says, Chris Rock should go have sex and go get revenge on Will Smith, why would someone who knows what the Bible says about that go in and agree and fellowship with him? Okay, because he's absolutely wrong. Why would you go and be arm in arm and be arm in arm with someone like that? That's just wrong, because he's teaching and he's making people believe a lie. He's making people believe that doing something that is clearly in the scriptures wrong, okay, and unlawful. He's telling people to go and do that. And notice how he didn't even bring out a single scripture to back what he was saying up. Okay, he didn't even make mention to anything. Okay, he just said, you know what? If it was me, if I was in to advise him, then I would tell him to go do this. When that's he should know better that that's not what we're supposed to do. All right. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. That this is it took me a while, because honestly, when I first came into this truth, I did say, GMS, why would GMS not want to, fellowship with these people? They're kind of being mean and whatnot. We have to, stick together, especially if we know we're Israelites, okay? But ultimately, thankfully, the Most High opened my eyes and allowed me to see, Slakia, and allowed me to see that that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not right. Okay, you're not supposed to just fellowship with anyone. Okay, because fellowshipping with people, especially fellowshipping with people that go, I doubt I will be able to get the guns, but I'll try. Damn, that is a that's a suggestion in the thing. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. I don't know why it's showing Sicario. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm not going to show that, especially. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I'm not able to find it. But basically, yeah, that's if you believe that you're not supposed to take up guns, which you should believe that you're not supposed to take up guns, and you are seen with Sakari, then the people, the general public, the people on the outside are gonna think, okay, well, he's with these people that have guns, so they're a threat. They have guns. Okay, so we're gonna have to, act accordingly. All right, and that's the danger that it brings with it, and that's why you distance yourself from people who don't think like you. Okay, which that was a very important and very good lesson, and how wrong I used to be. All right, and with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Again, this lesson is entitled there is wrong opinions. Okay, this is not no free thinker. Okay, free thinkers thing. Okay, it's we all have to think the same way, and our line of thinking has to line up with the scriptures. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI. Don't tell me the thing corrupted. The YAHAWAH by Hashem YAHAWASHI. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI by Hashem RICANS. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And with that, I want to say Shalom.